Is too much social media for your teenager getting in the way of her homework and her sleep? Well, we're talking about that today on Tips on Teens. My name is Kent Toussaint. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I specialize in helping kids, teens, and families live happier lives. I lead two organizations, Teen Therapy Center and the nonprofit 501c3 organization, Child and Teen Counseling, both here in Woodland Hills, California. Every Wednesday at noon, I jump onto Facebook Live to answer your parenting questions. Let's jump into today's. Any tips on how I can control my teen from getting into instant messaging and social media sites? I could block all those sites, but I don't want to do that. I really want my daughter to use them responsibly, only when she needs it, but she keeps misusing that access. She spends too much time on Discord and then keeps working on homework until early morning every single day. It is spoiling her health and mine too. I don't know how to make her understand how her habits are hurting her. I don't think you do make her understand that. I don't think she's going to, any more than your 5-year-old is going to understand that chocolate ice cream is not a viable meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Your teenager has a developing brain. It is not fully developed. It is an adolescent brain, which means she's going to be more impulsive than the average adult. She's not going to be able to see cause and effect like the average adult. This is not because she's a bad kid or anything. It's biology. It is, just like, a 14-year-old boy can't grow a beard that well. Your teenage daughter is going to have a hard time recognizing that what she wants in the immediate is not good for her long term. She's not going to see how it's affecting her sleep and her homework and all this stuff. So you're going to have to step in and help set these boundaries with her. Now, mind you, now notice I didn't say for her, although you may have to, but you want to do it with her. So this is what I'm talking about. Not when you guys are stressed, not when you're trying to get her to do homework. Do this on a Sunday afternoon when it's kind of lazy, easy going, and you sit her down and say, hey, we need to work this out because there's too much screen time. It's interfering with your homework, interfering with your sleep. She'll probably get upset. Stay calm. Don't jump into the argument. Stay calm. One of you has to be the mature, responsible adult in that conversation, and your teenage daughter is not qualified. But if you're calm and you talk to her about setting boundaries, perhaps instead of doing her homework in her room where she has no supervision, maybe doing it at the dining room table or the kitchen table where you're around, whether you're getting dinner ready or you're doing your own emails or something like that. You don't need to hover over her, but just being near her may minimize, not eliminate, but minimize some of the distractions. You're not looking for perfection, just looking for good enough. And now most kids, I know I was one of these kids, if I have music, I focus better, but just quiet ambient noise is way too distracting. So you tell her to pick a playlist, put the earbuds in, and go. She can't keep picking new songs every 5 minutes. And maybe that helps her focus. And she's going to say, but wait, I've got to talk to my friends, talk about the homework assignment. We're supposed to talk to each other. Okay, if you're doing it in the kitchen and I'm there, she's not going to go too far afield. She's going to stay kind of within bounds. And if she's going too far and talking about social media too much or this and that, you can say, hey, I need to get back to homework. Just a reminder. Hopefully she gets back to it. Hopefully that's good enough. If not, you may have to set stricter boundaries. You may have to get some software on your phone or your tablet that can shut things down on her tablet and phone. There's plenty of these software apps out there. Go into your app store, or, there's many of them. I don't think any of them are perfect. They all have their flaws. But you kind of shop around, figure out which one's best for you. That way, instead of getting the tug of war with the phone or the tablet, you can just go on your phone and boop, turn off the tablet, or boop, turn off that application. Turn off Instagram or whatever it is you need to do from your phone. And again, there are plenty of apps that do that. So I also would recommend, if sleep is an issue, figure out what time is her sleep, what time you want her to go to sleep. Let's say it's 10:30, for example. She should be off screens an hour to 2 before she goes to sleep. Otherwise, her brain is still going to be really stimulated. Now, let's say it's 10:30 is her bedtime, and you say, all right, we're all, I need you off screens by 9 o'clock. That means you too. Walk the walk you're asking your daughter to make. If you want her off screens at 9, then you be off screens too. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, I'm an adult. I've worked hard all day. I want to watch my show. Set the example for your daughter. It's going to go a lot better as if you're on your screens and you're doing your Facebook likes and she can't be on her screens. It's going to scream of hypocrisy, and she will go down with the ship fighting you on this. It'll cause a lot more resentment. Instead, take that time to have family time. I know, crazy, right? Have some family time where you guys can connect without screens. It's a big topic. I do a whole presentation on this topic, so I'm trying to shrink it all into one, cute little video. But if you have more questions on this, please email us at tipsonteens@teentherapycenter.com. That's the same email. If you want me to answer your question next week, your parenting question, email us there. I love your questions. You can direct message us right here on Facebook. Thank you very much. My name is Kent Toussaint with Teen Therapy Center and Child and Teen Counseling. And I'll see you guys next week, Wednesday at noon on Facebook Live. Bye-bye.